Alright, got a great home here. I am at 2489 Shelby Street in Lake Station, Indiana. And this is a great house, kind of off the beaten path, and a nice quiet little part on the far east end of Lake Station. 3-bedroom, 1-bath, just over 1,100 square feet, 1,106 square feet to be exact. And got a large yard here. On what would be the side slash front of the home, fenced in yard, you can see, surrounded by trees, nice and quiet, nice and secluded. There is a pool, and that pool can stay or go depending on what you would like to do with the home. And then we have a playground that you'll be, well, I say a play set rather, that you'll see here, and a storage shed off to the side. And very good roof on this home. The gutters, downspouts all intact, and nice siding. Little shrubbery and need to be cleaned up quite a bit. This was a rental property. Tenants just recently moved out, and so you could definitely do a lot with the landscaping here. This is a side entrance to the home, and a little bit of a odd setup. This is actually the front door here. We'll go inside in just a moment, but first we'll explore the outside here. This is your side entrance, your mailbox. Got a little bit of cleanup that we did that'll need to be hauled away. And then this is actually the neighbor's property, and these trusses and everything you see here actually belong to the neighbors that live beneath us. And this is a driveway, nice long driveway here you see. And down here, this is actually Spencer Street, where the basketball hoop is. And so you have to, although the house is considered Shelby Street, you have to access it through Spencer. And again, it's nice and secluded and right on the river with river access, which you'll see in just a moment. But again, this is the neighbor's property here. You can kind of see where the gravel ends here. I'll put it on the edge of the video where the mower line is the property line. And so that is where the property begins and ends here. And then this is the side of our home, and we'll make our way around to the back now. Nice backyard here. This is coming around to the back, maybe technically the side of the house, but what I would consider the back. And you can see the back here, and does have a central air unit. It is not working currently. The unit itself does not appear to be that old, and so could just need some very basic service to restore central air here to the home. But there you can see, again, we've got downspouts and gutters in place. You'll be able to see the roof here as we go down below, but we'll continue to travel on here. This is what we were talking about. This is access to the river, and we did a little bit to clean it up. Probably could use a little bit more cleaning work, but you do have the river there below. The river that no one seems to know the name of, but you know, water access nonetheless, which is kind of a cool feature of this home. And so here we have the roof again, good shape in the back of a house, and a random horse here if you want to ride off into the sunset. So you can see the playground that I was talking about here, or the play set rather, then a front porch leading to the front door. We're actually going to go up here into the side door and start our tour of the house there, and I'll explain why in just a second. So as we come into the side door, we come into the kitchen. Before we check that out, let's go down into the basement here. And unfinished and a little damp, but definitely not too bad. And we'll come down here and try to take a look at it. Needs some work done to the lights here, but there is electricity in the house, and got an electric box here. Take a look at that. Good shape here as far as that goes. So here's the basement. Like I said, a little damp, but definitely not too bad here. Hopefully you can see. I use my camera light here. There is a little bit of shifting here, and so I want you to be aware of that. we'll come around here to where our furnace and our hot water heater are located. Furnace, not new, but not too old, and not in bad shape. It is in working order. We'll come around here to where we have the hot water heater. Again, this is actually a better view of the furnace. And again, hot water heater is older, but in good working order, and not ancient, so we're not in bad shape there. And so we made our way back up to the kitchen, and got some counter space here, and a few cabinets you'll see above and below here. And here's the vent for your stove and for your oven, and of course the sink is still here. And decent amount of space, a little bit odd of a setup, and I believe if you come over here you'll find your space for your washer and your dryer here in the kitchen. And ceiling fan, some basic lighting here, then a big open space. Not the best use of space, but nonetheless that's how the house has been divided up. And then the first room we have here is the single bathroom, full bath, commode, toilet, and you see the shower here. And we do have an exhaust fan in the ceiling, and very little bit of storage space, and then the flooring here. And we go into some pretty rough carpet as we leave the kitchen area and go into what would be, I'm guessing, a dining room. Again, this is divided up a little odd, but can be fixed up obviously. We do have ceiling fans in both the dining room and the living room. And then of course carpet probably needs to be tore out, but again, you can do whatever you'd like to with it. And then we have a few windows here in the front of the house, or the side, however you want to refer to it. And then our first bedroom's here, and decent sized room. You will see there is a little bit of sloping here, sloping down towards my right. And so this is this bedroom and the closet, basic ceiling light here. And then we'll leave the dining room and come into the living room here, cable hookup. Again, like I said, ceiling fan. And then these are where the other two bedrooms are. And we have a bedroom here, nice and bright. Again, long, but not a bad size ceiling fan here. And we have our closet, and then back out into the living room. And this is why we did not go through the front door. This door does need to be fixed. The renter did some damage here, and so we just have it boarded up to make sure that no one enters. But a very, very easy fix. Just not done at this time. And then we have a step down here into the last bedroom, very small, and get my finger out of the way. Very long, very skinny. We do have a ceiling fan though, and this is the last bedroom of the house. And so here we are again on the outside, what I would consider the front yard of this home, 2489 Shelby Street, Lake Station, Indiana. Look forward to your phone calls and your offers.